Okay, so now what we want to do is we want to add sounds to this perfect pitch test that we have. So here it is running in the emulator. We should probably move that over a bit so it can be seen. Okay, so what happens here is when I press the generate test button, it kind of creates a random test with these are the musical notes C, D, E, F, G, A, B. It puts them into a random order. So then the next thing we want to do is when we click it, we want to actually make it play the note. So to that effect, I'll make a new class that the purpose of which is to play notes, individual notes. What we want is we need something that plays the music. So what plays the music is Soundpool. And so what does the underline here means? It means we haven't initialized it yet. That's all. So we'll be doing that. I'm just going to continue with my convention of just underscore. I think I got that from practice from C sharp. That's the maximum number of streams. I don't know if that we actually need that much. We're not going to be playing that many at a time. We're going to be loading 7 sounds. As you can see, so this crossout means that this particular variant of Soundpool is deprecated. We're going to keep it for now, figure out after how to do it the new way. So we're going to have a single function called play note. First, we've got to actually initialize the notes. So we're going to make this map. We'll map from string to int. I think that's what soundpool dot load actually returns an int. Must be initialized. Yeah, okay, we know that. So we'll just make them the capital letters. That's what's already showing on those check boxes. Again, so this load return, we can see that it returns an int. Oh, okay. And we need to pass in a context. All right, before we get going too far on that, so we need to add a new folder / directory. We'll call that raw. That seems to be the convention for where you put like a sound or a text file. And I'm just going to drag and drop a bunch of wave files with the various notes in them. Okay, so here they are. One thing to note, you can't have capital letters for some reason. I'm not even going to try to explain that. It's an Android Studio thing, I guess. And there's this priority number again. How about 1? There we go. D to 2D. E, F, G, A, B. These resources here just correspond to the wave files I've pulled in there. Yeah, so now we have a map that maps the letter string to basically the int returned by loading a sound into the sound pool. And when we play the note, I don't know what it really is, like a sound pool ID, I guess is really what it is. Oh, there's already a thing called a sound pool ID. Okay. Note ID. Okay, we'll go with that. Probably not how it really works. Map from string to int. Oh, okay. Type message int to int optional. Add non-null asserted. Alt Shift Enter. Okay. Interesting. Okay, we'll have to see if that works. And finally, we make our sound pool play that. It should be a small n. Left volume is 1. Right volume is 1. Priority is 1. One loop. Rate. Oh yeah, these are floats. So they'll get 0.0f. Except this loop is an integer. Yeah. Priority is also an integer. Okay, so let's make an instance and build it, and then we'll do something with the instance. Okay, it's not initialized, never used. This is where we'll initialize it. We pass in this. The reason we did that is because very note clear. That's the context that Soundpool needs. Finally, we'll play the note. Okay, then we'll save and build. Okay, build successful. We try to run it. Oh, I actually heard it. It's very quiet though. Like extremely quiet. Oh, here's a volume. Here we We'll generate a new test. Oh, it's playing it twice. Okay, we don't want that. That must be the loop 1. So I guess loop 1 needs to become loop 0. Okay, let's rebuild it. Okay. So generate testing it, so there we have a random series. And it played the note 1 single time. I'll just kind of do a scale here. Oops. I guess it would be a true scale if I had another C starting at the next octave. But as it is, that's good enough. Okay, so what we did here, we didn't even worry about the UI. I did a different video on that. All we did was, so we added this raw directory, threw in the wave files for each note. And we made a new class called Note Player. It has a sound pool. It has a map where we map each letter to the integer returned by soundpool.load. And then we have a play note where what happens is we pass it in the string that comes from that whatever checkbox we click on. And plays it, because all these sounds have been loaded into the sound pool. That's about it. So in the next video, I'll tackle the exciting topic of figuring out how to use the non-deprecated version of Soundpool. So, yeah, that'll be one to look forward to. Over and out.